Are y'all ready to be shook at how relatable I can be? Because I am shook myself. Hey everyone, welcome to Itzel-e-Vision. So today I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about the struggles of literally everyone who has ever worked in a movie theater. For those of you who don't know, one of my summer jobs is actually working at my local movie theater and the concession stand. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this job. Like, this is a disclaimer, I love everybody that I work with, I love my bosses, and the job itself is really super duper easy. I also love the interaction I can get with people that way, and I love movies. But like any other job, of course, there are some difficulties that come along with it. So I'm here to let all others know from experience, and those of you who are just interested, how it is at the movies when you're not actually watching a movie. So the first and most common thing I could think of that would be relatable to other employees is having people say "you too" whenever you're done with their order. Now normally, in any circumstance, that's a perfectly fine response because you're supposed to say have a good day or something like that, and someone will say yes too. But at my movie theater specifically, we're required to say enjoy your movie whenever we're done with an order, and people don't really recognize that as a response, so instinctually they'll say you too, so technically they're telling us to enjoy the movie. So it's always a little awkward, but not as awkward as an unpleasant customer complaining about how expensive their popcorn was. The second thing is that literally every movie theater employee hates cleaning up the trash. Spills often occur on my counter, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, spills can happen, but when the customer walks away as if it wasn't their fault and leaves me to clean up the mess, that kind of irritates me. They don't even apologize that they made a mess. That's the thing. They'll just walk away with their popcorn when they got it, and they'll leave the mess behind for me when they spill a drink. You could do more to prevent those messes. Legit. Just please be mindful. Lastly, in notes of the messes, those bathrooms are horrible. I have ranted about this before on my Twitter, but if you are over the age of 4, you should know that you have to flush the toilet when you're done. And I've seen plenty of parents that go in there with their children into the bathroom, and there is still poop and pee in the toilet. Why? I don't understand how hard it is for people to flip a switch, and if you're a germaphobe, that's fine. Flush it with your foot. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that your business ends up at the bottom of that toilet bowl. Our bathrooms clearly have levers. They're not automatic bathrooms. If they were automatic, I would understand a little bit more, but ours have handles. You push the handle down and you flush. I just don't understand how people. I mean, I don't care if you don't flush at home, but you're in a public place. You need to learn how to flush a toilet. The third thing I have that is definitely relatable is that typically I work every day of every weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I am at work. In other words, there's never any free time for me, especially because I work 2 jobs. I mean, I'm not saying that movie theaters don't give us days off. They do, but on those days off, I'm working at my other job, so it's very hard for me to make plans. I'm getting choked up on my sass. For number 4, on the note of the previously stated relatable thing, I always work the holidays. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, I am always at the movie theater. And ironically, those are the busiest days for movie theaters. We have to work so that your family can go see a movie. Where's the logic in that? it makes no sense to me. Number 5 for the relatable things is that the people who work there are probably the main reason that I keep coming back to this job. I've been working at this job for about 2 years now. And when I say 2 years, it's like summers and then breaks. Like, it's not been consecutive. Everybody who I've come to know has been so nice and so, like, amazing to work with. It's a nice experience. And the bosses there are so understanding and so relatable and just so sweet and considerate of their employees that it's always nice to come back and be welcome in that way. Number 6 is that I absolutely hate, I know hate is a strong word, but I cannot stand when people complain about the prices. I don't make the prices. That's what I always say. So I don't understand why people take their time away from going to the movie and grabbing their popcorn and snacks to complain to me about the prices. And also, what a lot of people fail to realize is that most of the revenue that comes in for the movie theater comes from concessions. So we literally have to stock up those prices in order to support the theater and provide the best experience for you. So you're basically just funding your own entertainment in that way. I know, buddy. I know that your popcorn is too expensive. I have to pay those prices too. Everybody is equal, so I can't do anything for you. Number 7? I think this is 7. Yeah, 7. Is the rewards card and upselling pitches. This is kind of like retail in that, like, you have to ask them if they're loyalty members with us and then, like, to gain points to get free stuff. And if they don't have one, you have to try and sell them one or sign them up. And then with upselling, you have to basically get the customers to buy, like, the more expensive things. It's so time consuming. Some people are so rude about these pitches though. Like, they will cut me off by, like, shoving the card in my face, being like, nope, don't want any upsell, here's the card, this is what I want. I love the people who, like, know what they want to order and, like, we don't have to go through this stuff. Like, they know what they want and they come up to me with their orders ready instead of contemplating for 10 minutes and then changing the orders and holding up my line through the pitches. I mean, if you know what you want, it's fine, but just, like, be nice about it, you know? You don't gotta shove the card in my face. You just have to say, no, don't want to upsell. Here's what I want. Here's my card. That's all you have to say, and I'll be done. I'll be quiet. Number 8 is that opening weekends are non-stop stress. Like, there are a lot of good movies that come out, especially in the summer when I work, and most of the time these weekends generate a lot of buzz, so these weekends are just crazy busy. Enough said. Number 9 is that part of the job includes theater checks where we, like, go in and make sure, like, nobody's recording the movie or talking too loud or causing disturbances or something. As a personal movie lover, it's kind of disappointing when spoilers on movies have become, like, a norm for me. It's just so sad. Like, if there's a movie I'm really looking forward to and then I go into the theater and find out Darth Vader was the father, whatever, I don't watch Star Wars. If there was a spoiler like that, it's just so sad and disappointing and it ruins it for me, but it's just part of the job. The last thing I wanted to relate to everybody with is that definitely working at the movie theater has the perks. So we get free tickets. We also get to snack on popcorn and soda throughout the shifts. So my shifts are basically like non-stop snacking because I love popcorn. Working at the movie theater definitely does have its perks. Like I said, the people there are really great and then you get free concessions. So even though the pay isn't great, the experience is great, and that's literally like all I could ask for in a job. It's something that I truly love doing at the end of the day, despite all of these frustrations. There may be the occasional case where, like, there's trash you gotta pick up or a toilet you gotta flush, but it's part of the job. It's any other job. and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you were able to relate to something, or if you found something interesting about the movie theater that you didn't know before, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel while you're at it so you can see what goes on in my life. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Thanks for tuning into Itzel-e-Vision.